These are the most meta icons in all of FC24. This is highly controversial. I've ranked them based on fear. When I go up against these individuals, who worries me most? This should be a goodie. Beautiful people, what's happening? This is a Dirty Mike resurgence. Let's get to it. No honorable mentions. Way too many players. At number 25, Laurent Blanc. I have to include him. Is the game catching up to Blanc? Sure, but what he's contributed on the virtual pitch is undeniable, and he can still do the business throughout a weekend league. At number 24, we got the quick feet of the Brazilian Garrincha. High-low with 5-star skills, but I believe we can all agree he's on a downturn in terms of momentum. Used to be more heavily in rotations. Number 23, Yashin, now as a center back. I didn't ask for this, you didn't ask for this, but he's arrived. The physical is legit, the defending numbers authentic, and the dribbling, name other center backs that have a 98 for agility, 94 balance, 99 reactions. Forget about it. And transparently, I don't enjoy matching up against him. At number 22, we have Cafu, and I'm not sure that I would go as far as saying fearful. He's in everyone's squad. He's just that damn good. He could even be higher, but for yours truly, I respect the craft. I know exactly what type of consistency and continuity he will provide, but he's in everyone's weekend league squads, and it doesn't make me rage quit out of a game. And his overall ranking has been adjusted with that taken into consideration. Number 21, brand spanking new, team of the year Essien, Pitbull in the midfield. Behind the scenes, I was talking that Essien needed an upgrade. This is just that. High work rates, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, absolute menace. And the people using them, locked in. They're not switching off. He is everywhere. At number 20, Zico, brand new to the game with a double 5-star. I only have superlatives to talk about. If anything, I actually believe that the community across the board hasn't figured out how good Zico can be. I'm not mad at that. The man is a recognizable talent, and he could be climbing this type of list in the future. Remember, meta based on fear. You know what I mean. Number 19, Eric Cantona, the Frenchman. And if this is just based on favoritism and ability, I absolutely cook with Cantona. I have never chefed up a better dish. 5-star skills, 6'2". He just comes with an angry play style. The man is aggressive, he's physical, but still has the know-how with the footwork. 8 play styles, but many of you are not maximizing Cantona and what he can accomplish on the virtual pitch. That's my theory. Number 18, we have the Hungarian Puskás. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying he's secretly nice, but because he doesn't have the 5-star skills or the upgraded weak foot, at times he's overlooked. 90s across the board, pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling, and a Trivela that you will phone home about. The simple reality, we've had so many icons introduced amongst promos that even some of the best of the best, they're not cracking the top 10. Number 17, Franck Ribéry, the absolute winger of all wingers, the dream team, a new iteration and a new icon. From an 88 to a 92, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, bursting down the wings, sidestepping, scooting and booting, free-flowing, tons of fluidity, and a disgusting playstyle plus between finesse shot and technical. Good luck. Number 16, Jairzinho. This lines up for me. It could be the dynamic image. I know this guy is about to have too much joy going up against me. Track record, impeccable. If you score more than 2 goals with Jairzinho, I'm out of there. Number 15, we have Maldini, and for many of you, the greatest defender to ever do it. He's no slouch in this position, but I feel as if EA has not figured out how to master Maldini. In theory, we should never have a conversation where he's not in the top 5 icons. And a clear number 1 for defenders, which is not really the case. We need to send out some emails or start a petition. At some point, this gentleman should have a 99 overall. Number 14, we have another center back, Rio Ferdinand, and I believe that he's clear cut of Maldini this year after the team of the year iteration, the upgrade, the multiple play styles. What's true is true. By all means, this list is not generated with price in mind. It's not a value top 25, but Ferdinand costs a little heftier amount compared to Maldini, and I don't think it's a coincidence. Play style plus anticipate. Ooh, he's everywhere on the pitch. Number 13, Lothar, the Madhouse. 5'9", high work rates, upgrade with the skill moves, give that man a little more creativity, and he's going to body you. Structured, well-timed, well-positioned, can score goals, and defensively, he's always on time. This man reads the game perfectly. Number 12, Zinedine Zidane. Hear me out. I don't want any boos. Don't you kick off. We're just talking about virtual production, and he's got a lot of competition. I'd like to take this moment to remind the beautiful people, my list is based around fear, and Zinedine this year, there are other icons causing more disruption and displeasure comparatively to Zinedine Zidane. Number 11, Georgie Best, with the bowl cut and an SBC, someone you should grind for if you have not completed. Now with 5-star skills, and I have to admit, these SBC icons, I see them in action a lot. Is there potentially some sort of quantifiable bias based on the amount of interactions? Perhaps, but I'm not denying what I've experienced with Georgie Best. The best of the best. Playstyle plus technical. You got flair. Playstyle plus first touch. And a trickster add-on? This man is unstoppable. At number 10, I have Sawa. Did not expect that to be on the agenda, not this high up, but talent is talent. I have been so frustrated going up against Sawa in the midfield. She is everywhere. The speed is a lie. The defense, the physicality, nothing is real. It's all better than this. I don't believe the card value, and that's coming from a 93 overall. I've found myself on stream complaining on a regular basis. She manipulates everything on the virtual pitch. Number 9, Thierry Henry, and it's been many years since he's been on any sort of positive list when it comes to icons. Let's just be transparent. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. EA didn't give the man the juice. I can confirm that he's back. He's returned. He's revitalized. This is Batman in them Gotham streets. It's more than an analyst. And in some ways, I love this and I hate this. He is doing the business against me, especially with the stepovers. But also, Henry should be amazing. I felt that he dealt with injustice in terms of his previous items. This was the game changer. Technical, rapid for a playstyle plus, flair, first touch, bump the body type, and the ball control. Number 8, I've got Pele. Could be a hot take, might be stern, but I got players above him because I feel that they're better and more terrifying. The Brazilian, of course, retains his 5-star skills, and he's been a true ambassador for the sport. Let's just call it how I see it. Any player that's in the top 10 of meta icons, endgame. You can't take anything away from him. In fact, if you make the top 25, you're probably solidified for this year. At number 7, we're going Dutch. I've got Johan Cruyff, the mastermind behind the Cruyff turn. I'm adding a slight asterisk, and I'm going on record for his price point. I believe you can do better. Not calling him overrated. I'm calling him expensive. Innovative with both feet, but I've always had some question marks around his physicality, and he gets tired. He's not going to give you a full 90, not at the highest level at least. Number 6, Patrick Vieira. And the way that he entrenches himself with covering up space. Just has an aura. 6'4", now with 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. And when I go up against this Vieira, I do everything in my ability, in my power, in my control to avoid passing the ball around him. I don't want to challenge him. Now with plenty of offensive adjustments and upgrades, but the defending and the physical, just the best of the best. It doesn't hurt that he has block as well as intercept for a playstyle plus to go with a slide tackle and a bruiser. At number 5, I've got the Portuguese icon, Eusebio. This individual is like having a second Mbappe. I'm on my 5th controller in FC 24, and Eusebio has contributed to at least 2 or 3 of those. Just pure filth. I mean that complimentary. He's got to be knocking on the door with a top 5. Has to be. He can make or break your team. Number 4, and it comes with a bag. We've got Dino. What's not to love? High-low work rates, 5-star skills, Because he used to be a cover star, his movements and the motion capture, it's unique to Ronaldinho. They're piece unique. He's expressive, he's animated. What's not to love? The man that's made the world smile with innovation on the actual pitch. Happy to make a statement about his ability on the virtual pitch. What a joy to use, and congratulations if you've had the pleasure of introducing, packing, purchasing the likes of Ronaldinho. Number 3, and there's multiple versions. I don't like going up against any of them. We have Ruud Gullit, the destroyer in the midfield. He gallops, takes up space. In some ways, he feels like a gentleman. In others, he's a thug walking down the back alley, and you don't have the answer. There is no good scenario for you if you're going up against Ruud Gullit in the middies. We can read through stats, but this isn't a narrative based on a newspaper article. His ability has been showcased time and time again. There has not been a better midfielder in the past 5 years. We're looking at consistency every single iteration. He's in each of those conversations. It's not by accident. At number 2, we have Mia Hamm, the true American dream. 5'5", 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. That's a lot of 5s. Every stat line you could ask for, and she delivers. Better than your Amazon service or your Uber rating, which could also be 5 stars. EA even gave her a physicality, and I don't remember from watching her growing up an 84 strength. But why not? We'll take it. Power shot on the Playstyle Plus. The pros have been abusing that. You can cancel out with that quicker animation. Rapid. She's got the burner. Gone with the wind. Mia Hamm is official. And at number 1, the original R9. Terrifying to go up against him on the pitch. Equally as terrifying on the virtual pitch. I can't even find him on the market, but I do find him every weekend league, and it's never been a good experience for me. Not even close. We know what he offers. You can defend perfectly and still not stand a chance. It doesn't matter what you do. He's in your head like a nightmare, and we're not talking Elm Street. If you want to save yourself some frustration, you exit out of that game as soon as you load in. Out of sight, out of mind. Those are my top 25. If you'd like us to do longer list, drop a like on the video. Let me know in the comments. And if you want the gameplay, head on over to the playbook. As always, I have a lot more content coming out ASAP.